One of the biggest threats to the oceans today is plastic pollution. Single-use plastics are things like soda bottles, water bottles, and plastic packaging. Things that are only used one time and then tossed out. We are using single-use plastic increasingly in our day-to-day lives. Global plastic production has increased by 620% since 1975, and much of that is for single-use plastic. Only 9% of the 9 billion tons of plastic in the world has ever produced has been recycled. Malaysia is a global player in the plastic industries with currently about 1,300 plastic manufacturers. Environmental problems related to plastic waste have become a major problem in Malaysia, where it has been ranked as 8th among the top 10 countries with mismanaged plastic waste in the world. Malaysia became the world's most famous plastic rubbish dump. Why we say so? A small town in Malaysia, which is Jejarum in the Kuala Langat area near Kling Selangor, has been accumulated with 19,000 tons of plastic waste. It is because locals in Jejarum established illegal recycling factories throughout the town, after recognizing that there was money to be made from Malaysia's rising plastic industry in dealing the enormous plastic waste from China. Instead of handing over unrecyclable scraps and parts to waste centers, the illegal factories cut costs by burning those scraps, releasing noxious fumes. The burning plastic, which released toxic dioxins, carbon monoxide, has caused the residents to have difficulty breathing, persistent coughing, fatigue, and itchy eyes. In this video, we want to discuss about the causes and impacts of single-use plastic to the environment in Malaysia and present the solutions to curb this problem.
Thank you, Thor. Hi, I am Cheah and I will share about the causes of plastic pollution today. The major causes of plastic pollution are plastic does not decompose easily and inappropriate waste management is carried out by the authorities. As stated earlier, it is known that most of the plastic produced is used for single-use disposable applications. This is because plastic has a very low production cost compared to its alternatives. However, petroleum-based plastic does not decompose easily. Some of the plastic is designed to be biodegradable under the optimum conditions in a controlled environment, but these conditions are generally not found in natural environment, especially in the ocean, where the temperature is colder. Even if plastic does eventually degrade, it will break down into smaller fragments, producing microplastic. Without appropriate waste management, this has caused plastic waste accumulation on our planet. Recycling rates throughout the world, especially in Southeast Asia, remains low. In Malaysia, household waste separation is conducted poorly. Household plastic waste is disposed in landfills by the waste management authorities without any categorization and further treatment to recycle plastic waste. Some of the citizens even dispose plastic waste improperly through open incineration and open dumping, which causes environmental pollution. Based on a report published by European Commission, an estimated 8 million tons of plastic waste enters the ocean every year. About 80% of them originates from land-based sources. Now, I would like to invite Jun Hong for further explanation on the impacts of plastic pollution. Thank you.
Thank you, Ching for the explanation of the causes of the single-use plastic. I will continue my part, which is about the implication of single-use plastic. So, based on the non-profit organization Ocean Conservation, which is found that the 55% to 60% of plastic waste entering the ocean come from 5 different countries, which is the China, Indonesia, Philippines, Thailand, and Vietnam. And this plastic waste in the ocean will cause us a lot of issues. For example, in the ocean, the plastic waste will be broken down by the UV radiation. In landfill, This plastic waste will undergo the reaction which releasing the toxic chemical, and then the leachate from the landfill containing this toxic chemical will contaminate the soil. Besides, the plastic waste that is usually broken down into microplastic waste, it cannot be observed by our naked eye. They will be ingested by the animal in the lower position of the food chain, usually through the consumption of the water and the food. Finally, this microplastic will be thrown out to the food chain, and we as a human are going to consume the plastic. This toxic microplastic will enter our bloodstream and accumulated in our body system, which potentially cause the cancer because the human body is not able to process the toxin. So, we as a citizen of the ecosystem of the earth has the responsibility to ensure that the environment and human health is not compromised our selfish action. And I hope that you learned something new for today. Thank you for watching and listening. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Yong Leem, and I will talk about some of the solutions to curb the plastic pollution problems here in Malaysia. The first and most obvious way is to reduce the consumption of plastic products in our local communities altogether. This means changing our everyday behaviors and not using plastic when there is a better alternative, and only using plastic when it is strictly necessary. Secondly, we should reuse plastic products whenever possible. Plastic may cause pollution when poorly managed, but it has a lot of advantages too, such as being very resistant. Many plastic items can therefore be reused for different purposes. Before throwing a plastic item away, it is important for us to consider how they can be reused. Finally, we should educate future generations on the importance of managing plastic waste and pollution prevention. By increasing awareness and behavioral change in future generations, we can ensure that they too will join efforts in reducing our dependence on plastic products in Malaysia. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you learned something new about plastic pollution in Malaysia.